New champion Mel is coming out soon and she is not that bad. I mean, she's still kinda broken, but at least she's not on the level of Ambessa Retarda. Mel's passive empowers her next auto attack after she uses an ability. It's kinda like Ares W, but you have to cast any ability and then auto attack. Mel is an artillery mage. Artillery mages try to stay far away from the fight and cast their abilities from there. This passive gives Mel a choice: play from a distance with lower risk but deal less damage, or come closer, be at higher risk to deal more damage. It's a good game design and I like her passive. But wait, oh yeah, Riot Games. Mel has a second passive that gives her execute. Yeah, that's it, no conditions. When Mel deals damage, she marks her targets and executes them when they are below the execution threshold, and the execution threshold increases with more marks on the target and AP. Her first passive is like, Mel will have to choose between damage and safety, she has to combine her abilities and auto attacks to deal damage. Second passive, execute. Smolder needs stacks for an execute. Only the center of Aurelion Soul E executes, and Mel just gets an execute on level 1. Why? This passive is broken. If Riot removed it, Mel would be a lot better. Mel's Q does a lot of damage in a small area. To get the most out of this ability, it should be combined with CC. Compared to abilities of other newer champions, it's good. It's not peak game design, but at least you have to hit a target with CC before using this ability. That's something. Mel's W brings a completely new mechanic to the league. It reflects abilities. I'm sure that there will be a ton of bugs with it, but I like it because it's a completely new mechanic. But also I think that it's broken.
Saphir got a shield, and I don't see anyone crying about her game design.
Difference is, Mel's shield is a lot stronger than Sevir's E, cause you can reflect unlimited amount of spells with it.
Yasuo and Samira can block abilities. How Mel is different to them?
I think that Yasuo and Samira have terrible game design, but Mel's W is a lot worse than a Wind Wall or Samira's Spin. With couple of haste items, cooldown of her W will be around 20 seconds. Just imagine how much value it gives, like Ornn uses his ultimate that has cooldown of 2 minutes, and Mel just reflects it into his team with an ability that has cooldown of 20 seconds. It's broken and it feels a lot more like an ultimate. I have an easy solution. To make Mel more balanced, Riot should just swap her ult with her W, like they did to Tahm Kench. Then this ability would be balanced. Mel's E is a stun, she will use it and then use her Q. It's just Nico's E. Her R deals damage to all targets that are marked by her passive. It's like Karthus ult, but you have to mark the targets before ulting. Riot added another unnecessary thing to her ult. It's a passive which increases execution threshold, and her ult deals extra damage for each mark on the target. By the way, there is no limit on how many marks could be on a target. Mel's Q applies a lot of marks. Her auto attacks with passive apply a lot of marks. Her ult would deal too much damage. And there is no clear indication on how many marks are on you. I mean, there's this indicator, but like in the middle of a teamfight you're gonna look at this small box and be like, oh wait, Mel has a lot of marks on me, I should leave. There is already a similar mechanic in the league. It's Kallista's spears, and it has a clear indication of how many spears are on you. Mel doesn't have any visible indication. I mean, there's this thing, but it doesn't show how many marks are on you. And there's this box. You're not gonna look at this small box in the middle of a teamfight. As I said, W feels a lot more like an ultimate. Riot should swap her ult with her W. Obviously, if they do it, they should decrease the damage of the Sunstrike and increase the duration of her shield. Concluding everything that I said, Riot should remove execution from her passive, make a clear indication of how many marks are on you, swap her W with her ult, then she would be balanced? Mel's design is not that bad, like you have to combine Q and E, W has an interesting mechanic, but you see what Riot are doing? They give her an execute, her R increases execute threshold for free, and she would deal absurd amount of damage with her ult. Overall, her design is not that bad compared to other newer champions, but Riot makes her kit overloaded, cause they are forced to make broken overloaded champions. If Riot didn't add all that unnecessary stuff to Mel's kit, she would be balanced. but she won't be able to compete with other new broken champions. With this trend, it feels like League won't get any better. At this point, the only thing that Riot could do to fix the game is make League of Legends 2, but they will never do that, because they don't care about the game and community. Now you know about Mel and how Riot could fix her, but do you want to know why 2025 is the worst season? Then go watch this video and please subscribe, because I only got 623 subs.